Hi guys, this is Eli with a tutorial for iMovie, which you don't see a lot on YouTube because everybody's using Adobe After Effects and Adobe Flash. But I know a lot of you guys out there don't even have that, those $1,000 programs. $1,000. And a lot of you just have iMovie. That's what I have to work with. So I'm gonna try to show you what some of the things you can take advantage of in iMovie. And this first thing is VFX. iMovie is more for home editing videos, not really for VFX, but there's ways to get around that. Mostly by downloading VFX on the internet. Just Google it. We'll put some links in the description below if you want. With like how I got these. These are simple to get. Literally just put in your email to this one website and download it for free. So that's really easy. You can we'll put that in the link below. So this is step one for the VFX tutorial. First, you just want to download the VFX from the internet, drag it into an event, and first thing you're going to do is take your footage, plop it down, and then take the VFX and put it wherever you want it. So, for this, I might want it here. Then what I would do for this specific one is I would put it in picture-in-picture. So I would do that maybe full screen because this one, it's actually imitating the corner. So, and also you can play around with the lighting adjustments to get any type of effect you want. Like a green, red, yellow, all that good stuff. So anyway, I don't need to do that because I already have it, as you can see. Now, look right here. You notice how the wand goes away from the VFX right here? We're going to cover that up later. So once you've got that down, you should probably upload it to QuickTime because, iMovie can't really, those of you who use iMovie, you know that you can't layer and add multiple VFX on top of it. And even if you can, it will get incredibly laggy. So once you upload that, it should look like this. So like I said, I was going to cover up that little gap between the VFX and the wand. So I did that with a smoke puff. Right now it looks kind of bad, but we're still going to, remember, we're only on step 2 out of 3. So let's be patient. So we've got this, and this is a smoke puff from the same website that we used for the meteor. And this is just a little clip. This could be really used for anything, any smoke pellets, bullet hits if you want to do, I'm not sure how you would do that in iMovie, but you could figure out a way. There's so many, you have to render a lot of stuff and keep dragging it in and adding more stuff to it, lighting. So yeah, I used that to cover up the gap between and that. And you realize how it looks different from here and here, the way it looks on the screen. That's because I played with the lighting. If you go to video adjustments, you should be able to change the brightness, the exposure, saturation, all that good lighting stuff. And also if you want, you could choose a video effect and make it so, oh wait, that's not what I want. You could make it, you could just do all this good stuff. You can make it black, little tint of sepia, make it all these different, let's see, yeah, my computer's super laggy right now, so let's just stop doing that. But yeah, that's what you need to do if you want to cover up that little space. And I know you can still see the line between where it cuts off from the screen on the original VFX, but we're going to still fix that in step 3. So in step 3, here we've got, this is the final thing. So honestly, I know a lot of you guys who probably know some of this stuff. It would be really great to put a transition right here. But as you can see, my iMovie is being super laggy and super stupid. So if I do that, it still does the same exact thing. It doesn't make any difference whatsoever. Even if I try to change the thing to like 0.5 seconds, it still won't. It'll still just show up as 0.1 seconds. So it just doesn't. It won't work. But if your computer can do that, if it can handle that, then go ahead and just plop a transition right in between there, because that would make it much less sudden. It'll just be a lot less sudden and a lot more subtle from the immediate change from light to super bright. So anyway, what I did here, in case if you're like really new at iMovie, you'll notice how in the first VFX clips, step 1, this was going really slow for how fast something should be going. What I did here was I sped it up simply just by going to clip adjustments. You would have to convert the video. It'll have this little option right where my mouse is, and then it'll turn it to this. So then you could just speed it up, type in whatever percentage you want, and that'll do it. And again, this is just a vague tutorial. You can just play around with all of this stuff. You could do it in reverse. I don't see why you would want to do that though, but there's so much to do with it. A lot more than that's recognized in iMovie. So yeah, we've got that, and as you can see, because I went to the actual clip, changed I got some nice Heatwave in there for the video effect, and also I played around with the lighting again, which really makes all the difference, because see, now you can't see any of the gap in between you can hardly see the asteroid, but you can still see movement, so you can tell something's happening. And that's kind of the whole point, to basically say to the watcher or the viewer, that's exactly what's happening. This person is doing this. So, and this, honestly, I just changed it. I didn't do anything else besides change Heatwave and add some lighting like I did there. So, now oops, it's being really bad. Yikes. So, I might have to click out of this, then reopen it. Sorry. See, this is why I wish I had like an alien computer with all the Adobe programs. And when I say alien computer, I do not mean a computer from another planet, you noobs. I mean the super awesome computer it costs a ton of money. So, I'm not getting that, but okay. So, back to the tutorial. On the internet, it's incredibly hard to find explosions, and especially explosions that can interact with your background, unless if you want to pay for it. I'm assuming that all of you just want to get the best stuff for free. So, the short way around it is that you show the person or whatever something reacting to what's happening in the VFX. In this case, it's exploding. So you see the reaction, like, I don't know, I guess she's kind of just, I don't know, it's my sister. She's, I'm not sure what she was thinking about the acting part of it, but she had just, her reaction shows you that something happened that you didn't see. Because movie making is all about filling in the gaps. Like so many shots, if you study movies, you'll see that it if they just show a shadow of something happening, or like a shadow of someone walking, or blood spatters against the wall, you know what happened. So if you hear an explosion sound, and also you see a reaction, then obviously your mind's gonna say, oh, something just exploded. So that's, and it's not that bad for what you would expect from iMovie. What it just takes is a lot of rendering, dragging it back in, dragging it from your desktop to the project. And that's really it. Oh, also the sound, as in terms of sound and music, you can layer on so many different things. There's all these different sounds that you can play with. And I know a lot of them on their own won't sound that good, but if you mix and match some of them, then they end up sounding pretty good. Also, for this explosion, I don't think there's an explosion sound on iMovie, but again, just Google search it. There's so many great resources out there for free. We'll put some links down in the description below, like I said before. So that was it for the YouTube tutorial. It's a lot more than you could expect from iMovie. So hopefully this helped you guys, and we'll probably do this again. Let me know if you want to see more of iMovie tutorials, because there's a bunch more I can show you.